So, sorry if my voice sounds a little off. I am sick. So, today I'm going to be reading 2-sentence horror stories. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. So, I'm going to start with this one. It says, Mary, did you know? I'm a virgin, I swear, I insisted, shrieking away. But still, the crowd tightened as they drew ever nearer, stones in hand, their eyes fixated on my growing belly. Okay, that one was a bit better with more context. Okay, so the next one is, the bodies litter the church floor, blood still flowing from the holes in their chests. The rapture had begun. So I don't know what a rapture is, so that doesn't make much sense to me, but you can leave in the comments below what it is, if you know. Dang. Okay, next one is, I shuffled groggily into my bathroom and grabbed my toothbrush and started brushing. Too late. Did I realize I'd grabbed my razor? Okay, how the hell would you do that? And also, that would be so painful. But like, how would you do that? I don't even understand. Okay, the next one is, as we forgive those who trespass against us, I struggled to recite the prayer, but it was becoming harder to remember as the doctor worked his metal instruments deeper. Okay. What do all these have to do with religion is my question. Okay, so the next one is, Wendy's grandma gave all the adults at the party poisoned wine to have a Christmas toast. Afterwards, the children played while their parents slept. Okay, well, they're going to be sleeping forever, probably. Okay, so the next one is I drew the short straw again and had midnight watch on No Man's Land. It's the 6th time this week, and I was becoming a pro at staying awake. I heard my friend Will call to me as if he were in No Man's Land, saying, Colin, you have watch again? And I almost replied, but I remembered that I buried him last week. Okay? That's scary. Okay, I feel like a lot of these would be a lot better with more context. Okay, so the next one is, I was entering my home one night when I noticed a woman talking frantically to someone through my phone. I then realized that I had forgotten to lock the basement door. Oh, no. No. I don't like this. No. That was scary. It's been 9 months since anyone on the planet has had power, so our little survivor group were excited at the lights in the distance. We turned back when we saw the slaughterhouse lit up from end to end. That's not good. No. Like, that's terrifying. Okay, so this one is, I was reading in the dark with my flashlight during a thunderstorm when the water started dripping into the pages. Annoyed, I pointed my flashlight upward to locate the source of the dripping, but instead, all I saw was a thin girl clinging to the ceiling with her mouth open and drool pouring out. That sounds like some Conjuring and some more Morgan ass shit right there. Damn. Just always my worst fear is just to look up at the ceiling and somebody be there. Like, I would die. Just implode. Okay. First one Salvation Army bell ringer, and then another emptied out the donations. We tried to put together a description of who might have dropped the tiny pieces of the victims' bodies in each canister throughout the city. Okay? I know Santa isn't real. So who's on my roof? That's scary. Close your chimney! He grabbed me with his soft and smooth arms and threw me on the bed, slowly stripping his clothes off, till he accidentally ripped out a piece of his plastic skin. Okay, that's when you scream and die on the inside. Okay. Attached at the Hip is the title of this one. My brother and I were practically attached at the hip growing up. And the day he passed away was the worst day of my life. You have to be a conjoined twin to understand what that kind of pain is like. Okay, well, I mean, that makes a lot more sense that you're practically attached at the hip. Can one conjoined twin die? I'm so confused. Like, how would you do that? Do they both die? But, like, I guess they can. I don't know. I definitely agree with the one comment on this one. It says, ouch. Now you have me curious as to what they do in such cases. Like, yes, I agree with that. Totally. Okay. Oh no, this one's bad. Okay. I told my wife it doesn't matter if she yells for help. I already killed all the neighbors. Damn. Like, that's so, If it's like if it's somebody that you've married and then they kill you like that, it's horrible. I can't imagine. Okay, so the title of this one is Naughty List. My daughter's face lit up with joy for the first time since her sister passed, as I placed her on Santa's lap. She looked up into his smiling, jolly face and said, "I've been a good girl this year." To which he leaned in close and chortled back, "Now both your sister and I know that's not true." Oh, so I take it she murdered him. I mean, she murdered her. Yeah, right? Yeah. Right. I've always been a tinkerer. If you don't know how it works, just take it apart and figure it out. When I started having sharp stomach pains, I was annoyed by my lack of medical knowledge. So I called my brother up for a visit. So you're gonna kill him? Okay. Have fun! I heard someone knocking at the door in the middle of the night, so I went for the torch in my table drawer. Then suddenly someone pulled my head from inside of that drawer. No. Millie, my cat, died yesterday. That's sad. Okay, let's reread this all the way through. Millie, my cat, died yesterday. I heard my daughter giggling in the night. Saw fresh scratch marks on her ankle. Oh, that's scary and sad. But, like, I mean, that could also just be a lot of other things. Okay. It was so much more than a game, and we children looked on in horror as little Jacob's spin of the D drill came up. "Too bad," intonated the camp guard coldly. Shin, put one in." I'm so confused, okay? That didn't make much sense to me. Okay, so this one is called Visitor. I heard a knock on the door, so I took off the door chain and went out to see who it was. No one was there, so I took off the door chain from outside and went back in. Wait, hang on, let me read this one again. What? I'm so confused. Here, I'm going to read you guys the comments because these make a lot of sense to what I'm thinking. I don't get it. Why was the door chain back on again when the person was on their way back in? Okay, but how did he get the chain off from the outside? The door chain I have can be taken off from the outside. Now that I think about it, That's kind of concerning. I'm pretty sure you're lying, but that's okay. I'll leave. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I think he messed up. I'm waiting for a reply. So yeah, I guess, I don't know. That's confusing, but like, my question is how would he get through the door? Doesn't make sense to me. Okay. When I was a kid, I used to fall asleep anywhere in a room and wake up in my bed. However, it stopped happening as I grew up until today. I'm in a shut coffin now. That's terrifying. I can't imagine being buried alive. That's why I never want to be buried. I have a tendency to pass out when I see blood. I pass out quite a bit. If you're a murderer, I would say so. I didn't understand why everyone was looking at me that way, till I realized why. I was the one pointing the gun. I found a stray kitten near a dumpster. The legs extended from its rotting mouth before dragging it quickly into the shadows. That is terrifying. I don't think I would ever look at a kitten again after that. Okay, here's the next one. One was rushing around him, ground approaching fast. It was then he realized he shouldn't have jumped. Oh, that's sad. Wouldn't he have had to survive, though, to see that? I'm going to read more because I like these. Okay. As my family sat with my terminally ill sister in the hospital, I heard my mother weep to my father. No parent should ever have to bury their child. So I don't understand why the cops don't see that killing my parents is exactly what my mother wanted. Oh. For a lot of reasons. Okay, this is just titled Fun, so that's slightly scary to me. As the rest of the group fell around me, he turned the gun to me. But to my surprise, as he pulled the trigger, there was just a click. Oops, no bullets. Do you know what that means? His tiny voice inquired. I get to go home, I guessed. No. It means I get to have my own fun with you. Oh. Okay, here's the next one. I given up my addiction to cannibalism, but tonight I'm eating crow. It's not like a kind of a good thing. I don't know. I'm so confused. Okay. As I laid in bed with him, I relished the softness of his skin, knowing what a fine purse he'd make. That's actually a one-sentence sort of story, but it's cool. It's kind of scary. Okay. Amazing new dating site. We pay you $10,000 to join. Just register at www.snuffchat.com and go on. Just one day to claim your cash reward. So it's a brand deal. Fun. It's probably like, you know, the people that you go with kill you or something. I don't know. Oh boy, does human blood leave a terrible taste in your mouth. I think I'll try draining my next meal. Huh? I'm so confused. Actually, I like the taste of blood, so. No, I doesn't like it, honey. Okay. Like, if I really want alone, but like human blood tastes really good. Especially your own. Okay. Before the seance, I was sure my house was haunted by a family of ghosts. But when they began chanting, I realized there was only one. Me. Oh! My mother insisted on leaving cookies out for Santa, long after we no longer believed. I regret eating them now, as some scoot over beast digs through my intestines. Okay. Every night I pull into the driveway of my house and think, I just want to go home. But home is someplace safe, where you are loved. And with my wife dead for 3 years, I can never go home again. That's sad. Somebody posted this and I really agree. Do since it feels like, yeah, definitely. Okay. I sit in my bed, sitting up straight, filled with my eyes transfixed on the shelf opposite me. I can't close my eyes or look away, because that's what a doll starts to do. Oh, so I don't like dolls. Man. She woke up screaming, stomach and excruciating pain, with a wave upon wave of agony coursing through her body. Over her abdomen, the surgeon continued his work, humming cheerfully to himself in the silence. Oh, I know, that's a terrifying thought, anesthesia awareness. My phone survived being thrown 50 feet in the motorcycle crash. I wish my school had an OtterBox on it. Oof. Yeah, I definitely agree with this comment. That's what you call a helmet. OtterBox should make helmets. That's a good idea, dude. If they don't already, let me comment down below if they do. I could always just easily Google these things, but I'm too lazy to. I opened my eyes. It was just a dream. Then I hear the footsteps coming down the hall. It doesn't say they live alone, so that's going to say a fact, but I'm going to suppose that's what they meant. I sat there in the quiet, with only the breeze brushing the dry grass, looking up to the crystal clear stars. The night stayed quiet, for when the stars blinked, and that great silence had turned to transfix me in its gaze, I could not bring myself to scream. I'm so confused. But it makes sense to me. Okay, here's the next one. And it's waiting for it to load. I think I'm going to read 50 of them because that's 2 pages worth. And I think I'll do that, yeah. Make it a little longer than the last one. Okay. I have a terrible rash up and down both my arms. If I'd known you'd just eat in strawberries, I wouldn't have cut open your stomach. I guess you're allergic to strawberries. It says that's my reaction to that. Okay. Damn, okay. I try to squeeze through a crevice in the cave, but I get stuck, unable to move farther in or out. After a few days in agony and horrible pain, I feel relief as my rescuers start pulling me back from where I tried to enter. A relief that turned to horror when I felt cold hands tugging me from the darkness as well. Oof. I've got liquor, TV, great food, and a lovely view. And the aliens who run this zoo told me if I keep cooperating, they'll get me a woman for company eventually. Oh, that's really, really scary. Okay. I wonder if the view is face. Every time I think about aliens, I wonder one thing. Do they look like us? And could they actually sneak here and breed with us? Oof. I don't think that they look like us. And they may be microscopic organisms. They might be better than us. Who knew? Who knows? You know, really? Someone just made a porn with my sister. It couldn't be worse timing. Today's the 5th anniversary of her death. Oof. I guess they're into necrophilia. Okay. Daddy, you promised to take me camping in the woods like you took Mommy last week. Can we go today? Sure, son. Go fetch your dad's shovel and we'll head out to meet her when it gets dark. Oof. Okay, well, I guess you're a murderer. Have fun murdering your family. This morning, my dream girl finally sat in my bed, wearing nothing but my too big sweater, having messy hair and biting her lips looking at me. Too bad last night my Betty slept with her in my bed. I mean, that was not as bad. It's not like murder and necrophilia and stuff like the rest of them. I smiled that night as I saw my parents putting out the Santa toys, knowing I was right about to begin them. I cried the next morning when they told me the news that Santa had died. I'm so confused. Oh wait, did they kill Santa? That makes sense. Okay. So they take a little while to, think about, to realize what the person meant. So many people idolize my voice, my band, and the swarms of women who wait in the lobbies to come up to my room with me. I guess my voice must be as hypnotizing as they say, since no one sees to notice the women never come back down. Ooh, that should be seen, not see to notice, but okay. The 80-year-old preacher realized he spent his life for craving to lie. Well, I mean, I don't believe in religious, so I, think this is right, but it's one sentence. So I'm going to read the comments because I agree with a lot of them. Bravo! Invisible second sentence of impeded essential whore. Maybe next time we'll do one sentence whore or something. As Barbara emerged from her cubicle, I smiled at her and said, "What an awesome ugly sweater. You'll win for sure." Only realizing a moment later that the office party wasn't until tomorrow. Oof. That's like a horror story that is just scary because of other reasons than actual horror. Yeah, so those were 50 of them. And this one, I definitely did a lot more than I did last one. I definitely love these, and there will most likely be a part 3. Hopefully. I think I will, even if you don't like them. I love them. So, yeah. Bye, guys.